For NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune, Jared Rosa here at West Monroe High School with Trey Coleman, running back. We were just talking a little bit with I guess your quarterback for next year about your sophomore year. You kind of burst onto the scene, and it's just kind of been building since then. Tell me a little bit about that airline game, some other guys getting banged up, and what that experience was like for you to get out there and excel right away.
Well, it was a good experience, them leading me on and just telling me my time is coming sooner or later. And finally I got an opportunity, and I tried to make the best out of it and do what I can do, and that's play football.
When you first got told, did they tell you you're carrying the load? You're
Yes, sir. Coach Adams told me, he said, you're going to get 20 touches this game. So he told me that Monday at practice, that Sunday workout, he said, you got to be in shape because you're going to tote the rock this game. And they didn't even play that game. I played the whole game. And it was tiring, my first time playing a whole varsity game, but it was worth it. I was waiting for it for a long time.
What was your reaction like when he first told you? Was it a little bit of disbelief, excitement, chip on your shoulder, ready to prove yourself? And what was the immediate thought process for you?
I mean, me, I like to prove a lot of people wrong. And a lot of people probably thought I couldn't, or was too small my sophomore year. A lot of doubt, but I try to prove them wrong and show them what I'm capable of doing on the field.
To be able to continue it and chip in that year, and then have the big junior year, and you got a Grambling offer during the course of the junior year, and have been hearing for some other colleges. What has that been like? As much as you say you think maybe a couple years ago people would have said, "Oh, we don't know. He might be too small. He might be this." What's it been like to see some things start to fall further and further together?
I think as the year progresses, that I gain a lot of people trust. I think this year I carried the load a good bit. I think it all worked out pretty well. I mean, I had like 1,600 yards, a couple touchdowns. I think it worked out pretty well for me.
Yeah. And who we mentioned the Grambling offer.
Tulane offered me.
Tulane offered also. What have you heard from some of those college coaches, particularly, I guess, Tulane? When did they offer, and what have been some of the things that college coaches have said that they've been impressed with?
The way I can make people miss in the stiff arm, and it's just like how I am in the open field. And just the Tulane offered me during like the beginning of the year, I believe, the Wasman game, I think. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was about it. That's just like the athletic ability I have in the open field.
Since they hired the new coaching staff, have you heard much from them in the last month or so? Tulane?
I heard the coach Mike, I think, he DM'd me a lot, and we've been talking a lot. He told me that he's looking forward to me coming down for a visit and everything. He's getting to know me a lot and stuff like that. They're looking forward to me coming there.
And you've gotten a chance to hear from some other schools and getting a chance to know some other schools still. Who have been some of the other schools that have been involved? What have been, I guess, your thoughts on some of the schools you've heard from so far?
I heard from Arkansas, heard from Houston, Texas, a couple of schools, LSU. I'm looking at Bama, a couple of big schools, but just ready for the offers.
Yeah, and y'all have a little crew that's planning to go to the LSU Junior Day, Bama Junior Day and stuff. What's, in terms of summer plans, are those kind of the things that you have said, or you have some other stuff in mind that you know you're kind of looking forward to this summer?
This summer I'm just looking on getting faster.
Yeah.
I ain't really worried about I might not go as many camps this summer like I did last year, but just looking forward to junior days, getting the colleges, getting the chance to see me and see what I can do.
What are some of the things you're still most working on in terms of progressing both to that point as well as just, next season, your last season as a Rebel?
I'm looking forward to getting faster. I'm trying to get a lot bigger. I'm at 201 right now. I finally reached 200 like last week. I was excited. But trying to get a little bigger, get a little faster. That's about it. Just keep my mind focused on the game.
How much smaller were you as a sophomore, like around the time of that game?
I was like 185 sophomore year.
So it's been a pretty noticeable jump.
Yes, sir. I got a lot thicker. Everybody can tell it.
What in terms of you mentioned coaches saying about your ability to make some people miss. Obviously, you're feeling good about getting a little bit bigger, probably a little bit more physical runner more recently than when you first got in there against the airline 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. Any other aspects that you look at yourself and just feel like, these are kind of my strong suits that I kind of base my game around, and that can it kind of leads leads the way for you in terms of your confidence in your own ability?
Oh yeah, it leads to like that's a big stage of my running game. I like to stiff arm people that try to one tackle. I try to go the opposite way, redirect and just make defenders look like they don't know where I'm at. Like just having fun, just playing the game, not talking to play.
There you go. Trey Coleman getting ready for his final high school offseason and then senior season, running back for 2017 class for West Monroe. Got a few guys it looks like they might have a chance to sign ultimately that signing day of 2017. For NOLA.com, Thomas Picayune, Jared Roser.